how to sell more by converting more leads into sales. If you want to grow your business, one of the areas to focus on is improving your sales lead conversion. This is an area that can have a profound impact on all your businesses. And yes, I do mean all of your businesses. For example, if you're thinking, I'm a retail business and I don't have sales, as you do. In this short video, I'll reveal how to get more customers without having to get any more sales leads. Hi, my name's Leo Wagner. I'm a chartered accountant and I'm passionate about helping business owners double their profits. How do you get more customers without having to get any more sales leads? You can do that by converting more of your existing into sales. Before I give you some simple ideas for doing this, let's have a look at an example. Last year, a small engineering company's advertising generated 100 inquiries. In other words, 100 sales leads. The business owner visited each of the 100 once only and managed to turn 33 of them into sales. So his sales lead conversion rate was 33%. This year he got another 100 sales leads but managed to convert 50 of them into sales. So his conversion rate went up by 17 from 33 last year to 50 this year. When you do the maths, this sort of improvement, when you apply it across your whole business, can add tens of thousands of pounds to your bottom line profit. So how can you get those sorts of improvements? This is what this particular business owner did. The first 33 he won in exactly the same way as the year before, after just one visit. But he used a different system with the remaining 67 who didn't say yes at his first visit. In fact, he introduced systems for following all 67 of them up, systems for visiting all 67 of them again, systems for diarising when he was going to telephone them and sticking to it, systems for sending them a newsletter, systems for sending them postcards when he went on holiday, systems for inviting them to open, systems for sending them press cuttings that he thought they would find useful, and systems for sending them copies of letters he received from other delighted customers, and systems for telling them about the other contracts he was winning with prestigious customers. In other words, he became systematically persistent, but without ever becoming a pest. He kept his name on the tip of their tongue and he kept asking them for. By introducing some systems, his sales lead conversion rate increased from 33% to 50%. Just a few careful chosen words can earn you thousands of pounds. And this works in a retail environment as well. You see, just because someone walks into the shop, it doesn't necessarily mean they're going to buy. They are a sales lead or until they decide to buy. And the worst sales script you can use is, can I help you? There are much more effective processes for getting people to buy. Here's a profound piece of research. 73% of customers say no at least 5 times before actually buying. Percent of salespeople give up before that all-important 5th no. Now, let's think about what these 2 bits of research mean. If 73% of customers take at least 5 no's before they say yes, and if 92% of salespeople have given up before that 5th no, then the only people in the running for the 73% sales the decision maker takes a long time are the 8% of salespeople who hang on until the 5th no and beyond. In other words, and this is remarkable, while the 92% of the impatient salespeople are fighting each other for the 27% of sales where decisions are made quickly, the patient 8% of salespeople can have their pick of the 7 sales where the decision takes longer. In fact, if you do the maths, you'll see that according to the research, for every 1 sale that an impatient salesman makes, the patient and persistent salesman who keeps trying until well past the 5th no will get 31. And yes, you did hear that correct, 31. Persistence is the key here. So my question for you is this: how many systems do you have in place to be systematically persistent in a way that is valuable to prospective customers? If you want to find out more, I'd be happy to have a completely free initial consultation. You'll find all of my contact details on the screen. And don't worry if you and I are not near each other. We can easily meet up online for a virtual meeting.